Boxing King Media in association with Boxro, Richardson, Hitchins, here in New York, from Brooklyn, so close to home.
Yeah, close to home, right here, Crown Heights.
You fought at the Barclays Center a few times, but from my understanding, it's the first time you're fighting at the MSG, yeah?
Yeah, first time ever fighting at MSG. Yeah, so definitely can't wait to experience that feeling and just go through that process.
I've seen you talk about it in loads of interviews where you've talked about fighting in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center. But as an American, as a New Yorker, what does it mean? Trying to explain to the British fans what it means to be fighting at the MSG, which a lot of fans regard it as the Mecca of boxing.
Yeah, it's the Mecca of boxing. New York got a crazy boxing fan base. New York love boxing, especially. I'm a New York breed, and I'm their son. Everybody know me here, so it's definitely gonna be a great night, and I can't wait to put on a show.
You're obviously an Olympian with great boxing skills. And I know you've addressed it in a few interviews before, but just for the British fans who don't know, obviously you was with Mayweather Promotions. You became a free agent and you decided to sign with Eddie Hearn. Just briefly tell us why Eddie Hearn?
Eddie Hearn was giving me the opportunities that I wanted, giving me the activity that I wanted, and I think that this was the best place that was suited for me, and that's what we did. That's what me and my team went to do, and that's what we end up doing.
Fair play. And did you have the option to speak to other promoters, and was there any other opportunities for you as well?
Yeah, we had other opportunities, but other promoters have some things they got going on. Eddie Hearn definitely had a vision for me and had a great platform for me to fight on, and I always see myself probably fight on DAZN one day, and now we're here. Now we're making it happen.
And just from the American perspective, how is Eddie Hearn and DAZN perceived to US boxing fans and boxers now? I know they've had like a year plus now, transitioning into that US market.
It's great. Eddie Hearn been giving a lot of American fighters their own main events. Hopefully, I'll get my own main event. I think I should get my own main event after this fight. And Eddie Hearn been giving a lot of fighters opportunities, and that's what it's all about, giving the young fighters opportunities and letting them be able to make a name for themselves. And you see what he's doing with me. I'm back home fighting, I think 2-3 months after my last fight, and I'm fighting for another title. So it's a great opportunity for boxing. I'm just blessed to be in this position.
I saw you, at the gym yesterday, where you started giving tickets out to kids to try and inspire the next generation. Because you're still young yourself, so as a young man, how much does that mean to you to be able to do that already?
It was great. Some of the kids was really happy. They really appreciated that. And for them to come out to, the venue to watch professional boxing and just see where they could be at one day in life, it was great. Definitely a great feeling.
A lot of fighters in the UK with your sort of experience still tend to have jobs on the side, they still work. So do you still work? And if not, Tom, do you still work?
No, I don't work. Boxing is like my full time, like everything, my life. I dedicate everything to this.
And how long have you been able to do that?
How long?
Yeah, throughout your whole career, have you been just doing boxing, or have you been working at the same time?
Yeah, I've been blessed enough to make a good living from boxing and be able to just focus my time on boxing. So yeah, I've been doing this for my whole career so far. So yeah.
You're definitely blessed there, brother. And not to speak about John Bowser, I bumped into John about 3 years ago. I watched him spar Virgil Ortiz. So he comes from a very good background sparring at the Robert Garcia gym. He was trained by Robert for a while as well. What do you know about him?
I know, but John Bowser have a great amateur background. He was one of the kids that was. I don't think I want to say I grew up with him in the amateurs, but I've known about him since the amateurs. Southpaw, good fighter. So we'll just see what he comes with on Saturday night, and I'm just looking to prove that I'm on a different level. But you never know.
Do you give him a lot of credit for the win over Michael Williams Jr., or do you think that was maybe a step too far for Michael Williams?
Nah, I don't give him no credit for the Michael Williams. I don't give him no credit for that W. I think it was, I don't know.
You just beat a Puerto Rican fight in your last fight. You're fighting another guy with Puerto Rican heritage. So you're probably not going to have a lot of Puerto Rican fans by the end of this weekend.
Oh, I know, that's crazy. I was thinking about that too. I just fought a Puerto Rican fight in my last fight a few months ago. Now I'm fighting another Puerto Rican. So, I mean, it is what it is. Boxing, anything can happen. I was just looking at Austin Trout fight. I'm like, he fought both of the Charlo brothers. That's like crazy to fight like two twin brothers. But that just shows you how like crazy boxing is. Anything can happen.
Definitely. And the last thing I want to ask you, I always like to ask young upcoming fighters this, especially when I've never met you before. Just tell me like a bit of a background short story, 30, 40 seconds about maybe your upbringing that was maybe hard. I know you said you were not lucky, not enough to work through your professional career, but prior to boxing, did you ever have a job or was any particular hardship that you remember now?
I mean, yeah, I definitely went through a lot of hardships. I ain't come from the best background as far as like coming up. Definitely a lot of hard times. I come from a one bedroom apartment with about like 5 people. My granddad, my mom, my little brother. We all sharing one bed sometimes. Just making it happen. But now we definitely trying to beat them struggles and trying to make it out. I found a way for all of us to prevail, and I'm trying to just give my all to this. So eventually, one day, all of us can win.
Well, that's amazing, man. And I wish you all the best, Richardson. It's been a pleasure speaking to you.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thank you, brother.